What's the worst case of oversharing you've experienced on social media? People posting proof that their toddler used the potty. I don't want to see your child's literal shit, thanks. Came here to say this. Girl posted a pic of her toddler's first toilet shit. I don't know what she fed that kid, but he pooped like a man. That's about the time I stopped checking Facebook on a regular basis. I love the implication that there is a photo, but you just don't share it. You keep it to yourself in your secret poop scrapbook. This drama saga graced my newsfeed for months. This girl I went to high school with met and married this guy who was like 25 years her senior. He was from out of state, and they married not long after meeting. I thought it was really weird, but whatever. Not even 2 months into the marriage, she starts posting rants about how her new husband's ex won't stop stalking him. Apparently this woman had a baby and she was claiming it was his. Not only that, she was claiming that she was also his fiancée and he had run out on her. My former classmate would post day in and day out about how she was just some home-wrecking bitch who wanted to ruin what they had because she was jealous. Well, one day, hubby gets served papers at work. He's being sued by this woman for child support. I know this because my classmate posted every juicy detail about it on Facebook. Her hubby vehemently denies all of it. He claims he's never even met this woman, that she's a crazy stalker, that her kid isn't his, etc. Court day rolls around and my classmate is updating her status like crazy. Hubby is requesting a DNA test. The suspense is left to build for a few more days. You'll never guess what happened, guys. The results came back and he totally was the father. Not only that, he was also the other woman's fiancé. Oh shit. Now the entire story spills out. Turns out this guy skipped town once he found out his fiancée was pregnant, for whatever reason. He met and married my classmate and took her name, thinking that would somehow throw his ex off the trail so she couldn't sue him for child support. LOL. For a couple weeks, my classmate would post statuses about standing by her man no matter what, but ultimately they were divorced by the end of the year. Isn't it funny that you know all of this? I have some former high school classmates who have shared every little detail of their pregnancy. I'm talking blood test results, ultrasound pics of her in the delivery room, baby's first everything. It's unnerving when you think about it. I no longer know these people, yet I'm so well versed in every little detail of their infant's life. Practically from the moment of conception. Scary. 10-year-old posted that he got his first pubic hair. I'm sure he will be cringing about it his whole life. A close childhood friend's full descent into schizophrenic madness, documented daily with as much as 20 Facebook status updates over the course of the past 6 years. At first, it was just him finding religion, then it went full fundy, then it got hateful, gays, cancer patients, basically everyone deserves death. Then he started seeing and hearing things and now he thinks he's a prophet, literally a modern Noah. He has left the sinful world behind and is preparing a cult compound, his ark, for the end of days on a farm his wealthy, enabling father bought him. Facebook is his means of preaching to the outside world. He believes America is Sodom, and when the end comes, the few remaining righteous will be saved on his farm and he will be a king. He also believes the Lord has promised him a wife, and that she is coming to the farm any day now. Funny how the date of arrival keeps getting pushed back. He even posts pictures of her. Very creepy. I reverse image searched them on Google, and she's just some random girl from California who probably has no idea who he is. It's fascinating, like witnessing a train wreck. You just can't look away. Wow, that's crazy and sounds kinda fascinating. I don't mean to disrespect you or to pry, but how does it feel to witness this happen to friend? It's sad and frustrating. I've watched the smart, compassionate, tolerant, ambitious person I used to know turn into a deluded, hate-mongering shell of his former self. We all really thought he was going to do great things. He has a master's degree from an Ivy League university. He used to travel the globe and work on environmental and anti-poverty initiatives. One girl I used to go to high school with posted a status like worst Christmas ever, and her partner replied saying it wasn't that bad, I'm sorry. She then posts saying you slept with a prostitute under the Christmas tree on Christmas Eve whilst your kids and I slept in the next room. Happy holidays! She and her husband, married at 18 and 19 years old. She is from Canada, he is from the Bahamas. They met online through a mutual friend. They dated online for about 6 years before the marriage, but only really saw each other a couple of times before tying the knot. The whole time they dated, she posted over and over on the hour how in love she was. Meanwhile, he was never online. After they graduated and married, she moved in with him in the Bahamas and deleted every person from Canada on her Facebook. They were together for a year, and she started Facebooking. No more lovey statuses about how happy they were. Then in August, she re-added her Canadian pals. Her timeline was nothing but vague, depressing posts and memes about being faithful, being a good wife, husband, true love, a strong marriage, babies, heaven, and God. So then shit got real. She came back to Canada at the end of August. Every single day was a long post about hating her husband, calling him a filthy, lying piece of shit, saying she isn't divorced but she is separated. Every day was like the page of an angry teen's diary, because that's pretty much what it was. She only just turned 21 when this all happened. So then she starts posting about her miscarriage. I knew she was baby crazy, but she got unreal with it. Multiple statuses a week talking to her dead fetus, calling it by name, and the same number of statuses written speaking to her dead and telling her to take good care of her baby. Then she posted a multi-paragraph essay about what happened between her and her husband. What I gathered was, she has undiagnosed mental health issues. She saw a counselor who advised she see a doctor about medication. She has many physical health problems that doctors don't help her with. She says she shouldn't have gotten married. He hit her dog. Now she was a drama queen since she was very young, so I wasn't sure he actually hit her dog, or if her issues were coming between them and she wanted out, or both. So now, phase 3, things get batshit insane. She is still in Canada. Facebook is filled with heartfelt apologies, and the rantings of a madwoman going on about life and God and her dead fetus and her mistakes and his mistakes, and she starts going more baby crazy. Eventually, she realizes that she will never have her baby without a partner. Instead of finding someone more suiting and actually divorcing him, she gets back with him. You read it right. After ruining his reputation more than it already was by being with her, she took him back. In December, they were officially back together, and he came to Canada for Christmas. In fact, he came back again and they are here together now. She lives with her parents, and honestly I pity what her parents must hear. All of this, and much more, comes from her Facebook. That's just sad. It reminds me of my soon-to-be ex-sister-in-law. She was actually really cool until she had a massive psychotic break after dealing with postpartum psychosis. It was terrifying to see. Unfortunately, her husband, my relation, didn't believe in mental health issues and tried to pray it away. By the time she got the help she needed, she was too far gone. Her Facebook was all over the place, hearing voices, seeing God, and a lot of Tupac. I don't get it either. It's scary to see people whisked away by their own minds. Oh, a little story I can share. A year ago, my ex added me on Facebook. I figured it was really nothing because we'd not spoken to each other since freshman year of high school, 5 years before. I added her, we spoke a bit, it was pretty okay. We were on pretty decent ground with one another, I thought. A few months go by, and she begins posting these vague statuses up. You know the kind, going on about certain people, posting song lyrics and what she thinks are good poems. I figure whatever, she's probably going through a hard time, and I've been there before. I ignore it. Then they begin getting a little more specific. So much so that I can tell she is talking about an ex, someone who doesn't care about her anymore, and constantly shows off to try and make her jealous. Gee, that sucks. Then shit hits the fan. I post the fact that without going into too much detail here, I got work doing something that I've always wanted to, and that it's a pretty big step for me. I thanked my friend who got me the job. We planned a trip out to celebrate in the comments, and things were okay at first. I still remember her status about an hour after that. It was a little bit on the nose, but enough for me to catch on to who she is talking about. I hope that job does to you what you did to me. Well, okay. I see that, piece things together, then immediately delete and block her. I don't have time for that bullshit. My friend then contacts me, asking if I see what she's posting. She, at this point, is straight up saying my name in her stats. She's posting my picture, talking about how I am a selfish prick who dumped her in the trash. She's expanding on the lies and just completely jumping the shark. I realize at this point that I have a crazy ex. Rest of the story is kind of boring. My friends called her out on the bullshit. She deleted a lot of the stuff talking about me. However, she never really stopped actually posting those semi-vague statuses. To this day, I checked her TL and she is still posting them every day or so. It has been a year. I saw a post from this guy I went to high school with. His status was something along the lines of, "I cheated on my wonderful girlfriend and I'm sorry. I was confused and I love her so much, she is the best thing that ever happened to me. I don't even know why I slept with the other girl, she was dirty and ugly. I'm apologizing publicly because my girlfriend asked me to prove my love." He was in his 20s and his girlfriend was about 18. All of his friends responded, asking why he would ever do this. "You needs to know this shit, and if your girlfriend asked you to do this, then you should break up with her." The girlfriend then starts messaging back, from his account, about how she thought this would make her feel better. Girlfriend, her cousin and all of the friends get into a discussion about the situation. They end up helping her work through her feelings and tell her to break up with him because she deserves better. Finally, the guy realized what was going on, said goodbye to everyone and is probably single right now. Prove that you love me by telling everyone you cheated on me. What kind of logic is that? High school logic. Do you have a similar story? Leave a comment and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this one.